So, following the last tutorial, we've almost set up a good starting point for our page, with all the bits needed to start adding some real content. Before this, however, it is a good idea to add meta tags to your page. Although your site will work without them, it is considered a good practice. Meta tags are elements that provide metadata or information about a HTML document to the browser. They are placed within the head tags of a HTML page. If I had some common examples, we can go through them one by one. Now, it's worth noting that these tags do not show any visible content on the HTML page itself. They do, however, provide information about the document to browsers. So, they are useful for optimizing your page for search engines. That said, pushing your site up the search rankings is a large and complicated topic called SEO, or Search Engine Optimization. This would form a course all on its own. So, although you can't guarantee that your site will appear on the Google search rankings, it doesn't do any harm to have good meta tagging. So, the first tag, meta charset, tells the browser what type of character encoding your site uses. A character set, or charset, is what a HTML document uses to represent text, symbols, and special characters. When you add a text character on your HTML page, the computer translates that character into its corresponding code according to the selected character set when the page is rendered. Most, if not all, modern web browsers use UTF-8 by default. But if the user happened to visit your page on a browser that supported a different character set by default, the characters on the page might not be interpreted in the same way. So, the characters might look a little strange. So, by declaring a character set, we can ensure consistency across all browsers. However, as mentioned, this is less of an issue today because most, if not all, modern web browsers use UTF-8 by default. This is because UTF-8 can represent a vast array of characters from various languages and symbol sets, so it's become somewhat of a standard. Next up, the meta name equals viewport tag is essential for optimizing web pages for mobile devices, ensuring proper display on smaller screens. Very often, mobile browsers can have different behaviour than desktop browsers, often adapting pages to fit the screen, which can result in strange layouts and odd font sizing. By specifying initial scale equals 1.0, you prevent the browser from applying such scaling to the viewport. As a side note, having a site that looks great on mobiles as well as desktops is considered good practice to make your site accessible to a wide range of users, and this can have a positive effect on search engine optimization for your site. Our next tag, meta tag equals description, is often used in browser search results to give users a preview of what the page is about. For example, this is the description of my website on Google. So you can imagine that a well-crafted site description can entice users to click through to your page. Finally, on meta tag equals keywords, you use comma-separated keywords or phrases that are relevant to your page. Search engines used to consider the keywords meta tag as one of the factors in matching a page to a particular search query. However, to be fair, this has been highly abused, so is nowhere near as well regarded by search engines these days. However, there is no harm in including some keywords that are specific to your site. There are more meta tags as well as various ways of configuring meta tags, but the setup we have here is good practice as standard. Check out the W3 School site for more information, link in the description. Okay, so in the next video, let's start adding some page content, starting with the site header. See you in the next video. Bye for now.